The Times reporting investigators have determined more than a dozen children in 2 classrooms were still alive during the 1 hour and 17 minutes it took to finally end the standoff. Meanwhile, Chief Arredondo breaking his silence overnight, telling the Texas Tribune when the first shots rang out at Robb Elementary, he ran towards the danger, armed with his Glock service pistol, assuming he might die because he had no body armor.
After failing to follow protocol and remaining silent for weeks, Uvalde School Police Chief Pete Arredondo has finally come forward with this story. And it damn sure seems to be quite the story. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm your host, Adrienne Lawrence. Pete Arredondo was the commanding officer in charge at the scene of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School on May 24th. If you recall, Arredondo was the one who made the decision not to enter the school, per reports, causing a 77-minute delay until the shooter was taken down by federal agents who happened to be on the scene unwilling to wait. Well, after 2 weeks of silence, during which he was secretly sworn in as a Uvalde city councilman, Arredondo finally got his story straight. And you're not going to believe it.
The 29-year police veteran, unsure where the gunman was, told reporter James Barragan he left not one but 2 police radios behind, thinking, according to the Tribune, that they would slow him down and that he needed both hands free.
And he said that was a conscious decision. He rushed in there, put both of his hands on his gun because he was taught that that was the most accurate way to attack the shooter if he ran into him.
When Arredondo did locate the shooter in a classroom, he says he tried to open the door, but it was locked. Adding the gunman's bullets pierced the classroom door and others went through the classroom wall, wounding officers who retreated. The chief says he called for tactical gear, a sniper, and keys to get inside the classroom.
So, Arredondo abandoned any means of communicating with other officers, leaving behind 2 radios? Yeah, last I checked, police had that whole thing called a utility belt where they can carry radios and guns simultaneously. Also, it really seems to me that Arredondo's tale about the classroom keys isn't adding up. Was he kind of planning a sneak attack with the shooter, or just assuming that the doors weren't going to open or would just open for him? I don't get it. Also, if he was so bold being this heroic effort to run into the building, why didn't he share that story some 2 weeks ago? Anyway, there are school video cameras, something we know, because the police were caught in a lie claiming that a teacher left the door open, and they were able to review footage to see that the teacher did not do that. So where's the video footage of Arredondo being this hero, dodging bullets and fighting? I'd really like to see it. Arredondo also seems to dispute claims that he ordered the some 60 law enforcement officers who were at the scene to wait and not enter the building.
Arredondo disputed previous claims, saying he did not give any instruction that police should not attempt to breach the building, and also said he never considered himself the scene's incident commander.
Law enforcement experts that we talked to still criticize that response. As the police chief for the school district, they say, was the incident commander, and he needed to establish clear communications, not only with his officers, but with the other law enforcement agencies that responded to the incident.
Yeah, Arredondo is really out here now claiming that he didn't know he was in charge as the chief of police of the Uvalde School District. You know, in my opinion, this man is full CYA right now, and nothing really can convince me otherwise. It seems that his dereliction of duty is the reason there are so many victims here who died, and they could have survived if they had gotten medical care and attention that they needed if law enforcement had acted swiftly, but for Arredondo. But that's how it seems to me. What does it seem like to you? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.